Oh my goodness, I'm giving you guys the big head. Emmanuel, God is with us. Today I'm really excited. We're having rain in California, so my flower garden is doing great. My vegetable garden is amazing. Although I didn't plant very many vegetables because we'd had drought so long that I just felt like, why am I wasting my time? I'm not a waterer. So, yeah, I you'll see my nail polishes coming up pretty soon that I bought for spring and summer. They always have great colors for darker skinned people. And I got this new one from OPI that I'm wearing. It's called I Quit My Day Job. And it's like bubblegum Barbie pink. It reminds me of the nail polish when I was a kid that they would have for kids to polish their nails. This was the color for the Barbie pink nail polish. And it is a neon pink. So I just wanted to highly recommend it to you because I wear neons. Normally you have to put a white base and then you can wear them. But this neon pastel, two coats, and I'm happy. I'm out in the garden. I have to polish my nails often, and so that. And also for those of you who might want to know my summer fragrance, I'm wearing Pink Magnolia from Bath and Body Works, and you know that the semi-annual sale is coming up, and this usually shows up there. It is a perfect scent for the springtime, and I'm going to finish the bottle in the summer because it's light, clean, and fresh smelling. You could have it at your office to freshen up. It's not heavy. It has a kind of soapy, clean, fresh smell that I like, and a little watery too this time of the year. They don't have the notes on it. Pink Magnolia, very fresh. And along with that, because you can't see, but I have on my frilly dress today to celebrate this floral season. I am wearing my I Love Juicy Couture. I did a haul on this when I bought it maybe about 5 years ago. And as you can see, she's loved, and I don't think they have it in this same bottle right now. But again, this is a great spring scent. It's sexy. This is sexy. I don't know what's in it that makes it sexy because I didn't check because I bought my bottle 5 years ago. And with Juicy Couture, they come out with the same fragrances every year, but they change the bottle style. So if you like the bottle, you know what year you're getting a bottle by how it looks. And it's a man magnet, If you're gorgeous and you smell good, can't hurt, can it? So I just wanted to share that because, we're in the full season of sundresses and sun hats and flowers in the garden, and these aren't that expensive. The perfume people on here, they're trying to get people to spend $500 on a bottle of perfume. So, and now on to the flowers that I got this year. I'm really excited because I tried getting these flowers when they first came out, which was before the pandemic. It was like, I don't know, about 7 years ago. But in any event, we didn't have any rain, but now we're having rain in Southern California, so I'm trying to put them back in. I got Wynn's Nude Pastel from Hudson Valley. Oh, isn't this cute, you guys? The way Hudson Valley puts these cute little pictures on here so you don't have to do all that extra work to show what you're putting in. And they tell you how tall it's going to grow. and show you a picture of it. So when you buy the tuber, it's like nothing to it, and so it just looks like a tuber. So we like to do these videos, and this is just a wonderful thing. Wynn's New Pastel, I'm using this as a yellow. Based upon that picture, I think it's going to be a yellow. And they say it grows up to 5 foot tall, and it has a substantial 6-inch blossom. So it's like a buttery yellow, very romantic, but I think it should be refreshing, because some of these ones that everybody's into lately, they are just so dramatic. But this is a refreshing, ladylike blossom that I think will be very pretty in the garden, and I will like it if I get enough to cut, because water in Southern California. And I have to wait until they go on sale to buy them. I got all these like 40% off. Then I got I've been trying to get this one forever, Snow Hodoris. I wanted either Snow Hodoris or a Joey. Either way, I would have been fine. But I got the Snow Hodoris, and it is a peach ball with a yellow center, which means it will glow in the California sun. This will bleach out in California over time, so it'll look like it's antique, creamy in the middle, and the outside will look like a light mauve flesh tone peachy color. So it may start out looking like this, but our California sun, she is treacherous, so I need to get my flowers a little bit darker to try to retain some color. All of them sometimes can bleach out to the point where they look like cream. Everything in the garden can look cream, and it'll start out looking like this, but 1 or 2 days in that California summer sun, dry heat, and it is like bleach. So that's one. And let me see what the details on this one. Snow Doris grows 4 to 5 foot tall. I prefer the taller ones because, I'd like to cut a nice blossom and bring it in the house every week. And the taller ones give you a pretty stem that make that so much more possible. Sometimes late in the season, if you get a shorter plant, it gets even shorter. The stems get so short and the blooms are so big. These blooms are going to be 4 to 5 inches starting out. So it's not huge, but a nice stem on that is pretty. That's Snow Hodoris. This and one of the Joeys, and I think that's about the only 2 I know of that are like really famous for that peach and mauve rose with a golden blend in a ball, and a 4 to 5 inch bloom in a ball. That's major. And then I got another one I've been pining for the longest. Cornell Bronze. Look at that one. It's another ball, and it is a shorty. It grows 3 to 4 feet tall, and it has a 4-inch bloom that is, doesn't this just say fall garden? I mean, everything about it says fall. And when you buy these dahlias and put them in the garden in May, you have to think, when are they going to be blooming? Fall. So picking out some fall colors, good idea. Now me, because I'm in Southern California, dahlias will bloom in spring for me, but I have to plant those in summer and then overwinter them, and then they will bloom for me in both late winter and spring. But I can't get new ones then, so oh well. Stick with the fall colors. Cornell Dahlia. And let me see, do they say, okay, rich orange. So they list it as a rich orange. But I see a lot of rustic tones in there. We'll see what we get. I'm excited. And then I have Sonic Bloom. This one is a decorative informal, but it only gets 3 to 4 foot tall, and the blooms are very, very versatile. They say some of them will be 4 inches, and others will be up to 6 inches. So that's a big difference if you're using it in a bouquet. So from this one, you won't get all the same size blooms. You'll get all different sizes of blooms, and it's decorative, so it's got that wildiness. It's 6 inches. Dinner plates and the orchids are my favorite types of dahlias. So if this were a dinner plate, that would be phenomenal. But at 4 inches, I'll have to see what I think of that, because it might look like a chrysanthemum. I don't know. So I'm going to give her a try because she was on sale. And I have another one coming called Gloria something. I will share that when I get that one. And then today, I got some new dahlias in. Let me show you those. I'm so excited, you guys. Every year I try to get Swan Island dahlias, and I go to the big sale, you guys, and get nothing. Why? Because all of you professional shoppers go in there early in the morning, know what you want, and y'all just buy up everything. And then, thankfully, because Swan Island is such a big, big thing, by the time they have their sale on dahlias, I can get in there and figure something out. But obviously, I'm not getting the same stuff you guys are. They just gave me a list, and I'm putting this where you don't see my address. So we'll have to wait and see what we get here. And maybe this is a live, so maybe I'll do another video, like a short or something, where I show you the pictures of these in case you're interested. I got some of my favorites. They had them all the way to the end of the year. I am ecstatic. And the thing that I didn't know, because I've never gotten a swan, I've never been opportune, blessed to get in there and actually get Swan Island dahlia before. They came with the tags. Okay, now the tags that I normally use are beat up old pieces of wood that I just write on with a marker, and by the time the season is over, you guys, they've been composted in the spot where they used to tell you what was growing. So this is going to be a real treat to have a tag that has the name on it so big. And I think it even has, what they did is they put the information on the tag, so it's right there for everybody. And I'm going to go through and tell you what I got. I'm not going to show you the bulbs because they just look like bulbs, you know. They're not fancy. If I were opportune to show you pictures, that would have been good, but I don't have them, so we're just going to go for it. This is tapioca. It is a creamy white, and the plant only grows 4 foot tall, and the flower is 6 inches. So I just got this because it was on sale, and it was a creamy white, and I thought, okay, can't hurt to try that out, can it? You know, it's white, it's 6 inches, which is got a little size on it, but I like a 5 to 6 foot tall plant with sturdy stems for cutting. I don't do any professional cutting, but just for myself, I like things luxurious. So the next one I got is In Memory Of, and that's kind of a, you know, that kind of tugs at your heartstrings with all that's going on. And it is a pale yellow, which is something that I like a lot. And it has 6 inch flowers and 4 And it is also a shorty. It only grows 4 foot tall. So I'm going to plant those together and we'll see. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't do that because they're both the same height. But a creamy yellow, a pale yellow, and a creamy white, they might look the same, and I might not be able to tell the difference. So I better, and they're the same height too. So I better put one of them in one section, and then I'll put another of them in another section. So that way, when I'm looking at the plant, I can decide if it's something that I want for next year. Now, this one, oh my goodness, I've been trying to get this one from the original owner, Les Cornell, actually designed this, Tahoma Moonshot. It is a orchid, which is my favorite dahlia, but I've never been able to get it before. So I'm very happy to get this one. It kind of looks like a spider. It's got 5 or 6 black points, and the center has a yellow eye, of course, and then around there is a little white. Oh, it's so beautiful. So, and it only grows 3.5 foot tall, so pretty tall for an orchid. A lot of these can be like shorties, like 1 foot tall or 2 foot tall. I don't like these real tall though, because if they're real tall, they look weedy. So I don't want this to be 7 foot tall. So this one is perfect. It's absolutely perfect, and I'm so happy to have that. And then they had another one. They had a 3 foot tall honka. Oh, the other thing about these orchid ones, they are fragrant dahlias, lightly fragrant, but I love fragrance. So these two are lightly fragrant. Both of these two orchids are older orchids, dahlias, and so they are lightly fragrant. So that's good. Now the honka, this one may be like really old. It is a yellow, and it's 3 foot tall. So we'll see what it does in my garden space. And here's another one that I'm pretty excited about. It's called Jennifer's Wedding. And you know we're all pining over purple this year. You know, purple, it used to be white was the thing. And I have my you know, the one that we all grow. If you grow dahlias, I have that one. I got the seed for that from another company that I'm mad at because they also sent me some sick plants and they won't give me a refund, or they won't replace it with healthy plants. I should say their name because, you know, so I can warn people. It's called Easy to Grow. And I bought my labyrinth from them, and it came sick. It came with the leaf gall. It had like 30 little eyes in one area, and you know that's leaf gall. So if you put that in the ground, you get an infection in that area, messes up your garden. You can't grow roses, you can't grow iris, you can't grow sweet peas, you can't grow peppers or tomatoes. It's like, you really have to look out for it. And it's another reason why I do late purchases, because if you purchase late, it's already sprouted, so you'll know if it comes out with a whole bunch of eyes looking like a spider. You know, and we have to err on the side of caution because I have a small garden. But Easy to Grow won't replace that labyrinth, so I don't have a labyrinth, and that's one of my favorites too. But I did get Cafe au lait from them, and that one seemed to be in wonderful condition. But you know, when you buy from those big boxes, we have to look and see, is it going to be what they told me it was? We'll see, you know. But I'm excited to have the Cafe au lait, but I'm mad about the labyrinth because I really wanted that, and I had to throw that out because I couldn't keep that diseased tuber even in my garage because it's sick. It's going to just mess everything up. But they're a headache with that. And I paid a lot of money for those. So next I have Jennifer's Wedding, which is a purple. And this one is perfect, except for I wish it was a dinner plate. But it has a 7-inch blossom. And it has a 5-foot tall plant. So that means it's going to be perfect for cutting if I get a lot of it, hoping for strong stems. It just sounds fabulous. And it's a BID. I don't know what BID means. Maybe I should learn these things. Maybe it's saying that it's a medium-sized dahlia and it is an informal decorative. So it's like a dinner plate, just a little bit smaller at the 7 inches, but it is an informal decorative, which is one of my favorites. You guys, I'm seeing this on these. Okay, so I told you this was an orchid, and it has an O on there, which means orchid. Oh, those Swan Island people think of everything. And in memory of is saying BB. So it's probably a little smaller, and it's an informal decorative. And then tapioca is saying BB as well, but it's a semi-cactus. So I should be able to tell the difference on those. Like I said, it's my first time ever shopping at Swan Dahlia. Not for lack of trying, but just not being on it with all those dahlias, not knowing what I want, looking at things, shopping. By the time I finished shopping, y'all bought them all, all the good, exciting, brand new ones at least, And then I wait for the end of the year. This year I was smart. I waited for the end of the year, and some of the good ones had gotten older, and I was able to nab them. And then I got another one that is called Good Day, and I'm thinking this is going to go really great with the autumn blend. It is in the colors like the Cornell or the Crichton Honey or something. It is an orange blend. It is BB, and it has a 5-inch blossom, and it is a semi-cactus. So it should be wild. And it has a pink reverse. So that kind of sounds like if it were bigger, it could be like Bella Burmara, which I've been trying to get for a very long time, and I just haven't been quick enough to nab it, and I thought this was my year for Labyrinth, but I'm going through with Easy to Grow. They are just not cooperating with me. So that's what I got going. I'll see. Usually the last day to buy them is the end of March, like March 31st. That's the last day you can get them sent out. See if I can find Labyrinth from another grower and hope it's good. God bless you guys. Like I said, I have Gloria Noir, which is a Swan Island Dahlia, but I got it from Hudson Seeds. So they said that one, it was sick. But they said they had some more, because like that leaf gall comes from when they're cutting the tubers. If they cut through one that has any kind of sickness, and then they use that same cutter to cut a healthy one, then you end up with that infection in there. And if you have it, it doesn't last in the soil, In California, the hot summer sun will kill it in the soil as long as it doesn't have a host. So it's not that big of a deal, but for as long as it's there, you can't grow anything I grow. I grow sweet peas, I grow roses, I grow chrysanthemums and irises, and I grow peppers. So that's like everything. Only thing I would have left in my garden would be my fennel and my chicory root, So God bless you guys all. Thanks for coming by. Have a good gardening season.